Well, hot diggity dog! Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here. It's time to put your thinking caps on and get to designing some on-the-fly pitches on Disney movies, The Ride. Tonight we've got three very challenging prompts to cover. Robin Hood, an attraction that Tony Baxter himself said could never be done because it's all stones and trees. The Rescuers, which is a movie that's lost to a lot of people's memory, and The Fox and the Hound, which is a fun little racial allegory. Yay!
Also very depressing.
Times. Okay, so we have fighting for their lives in the final five of So You Want to Be an Imagineer. Consider this extra credit on both their ends. On this corner, it's the presentation guru himself, Outbound.
Hello.
Outbound, can you do your Australian accent for just a minute?
Jeez. Good day, mate. I'm Outbound.
I'm talking Rescuers, not Rescuers Down
I
Under.
don't know.
Oh God,
Right.
Outbound. If you end up in Disney movies, The Ride on the Rescuers Down Under episode, you have to pitch the Rescuers Down Under ride in your Australian accent.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Oh boy. And in this corner, we have the legend himself, one of the Mount Rushmores of So You Want to Be an Imagineer, the game. We have JokersWild, who has just ascended into Tiki's S tier.
It's me. I've lost my corporeal form, and we're here. I'm ready to ascend further. I've already donated $500,000 to Tiki.
Oh
And
God.
he promised me it's coming soon.
Wow. All right. And we have three judges in the round table because I am just going to be hanging out in the production nuke and pushing buttons, guys. That's my job for the evening. We have Monkey, my dear friend, fellow S tier member. How you doing?
All right, I'm wondering why I love you, but why donate all that money not to, medical people who could have used it?
How else am I gonna get Super S tier? I bought all his books. I've given him money. He tells me it's coming.
All right. We have Mickey Fan in the house. How you doing, Mickey Fan?
Excited that I'm not pitching for once.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah.
And then this is an interesting twist. We have another member of the final five, Goofy Yuck Yuck. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I think that it's an interesting twist that I'm judging for the second time this week.
Goofy, once again, I have put you in the position where you have to judge your fellow contestants, your fellow Team Prospero members. Are you up for it?
Oh, I'm just getting ready for it. Am I getting extra credit for this?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you are going to participate in Monday night's Disney movies, The Ride, correct?
Yes, but I can always use more extra credit.
Fair enough.
There is no such thing as too much extra credit.
All right. So, guys, let's get right into it. Here's how the rules go. You are going to have 1 minute to pitch your attraction for each of the three movies. And then I will put 2 minutes on the clock, and you guys will fight it out. Once you hear the trusted Pee-wee's bicycle bell, that's what I'm calling it. I don't know. We'll see if it sticks. Once you hear Pee-wee's bicycle bell, the round is over and the judges will deliberate. I have nothing to do with this. I'm just pushing buttons and pushing the bell. That's my job. Would you guys like to see the Wheel of Fox this evening?
Sure.
I'm very concerned.
Wait,
about
was
this
that
reel.
rhetorical?
Okay,
You did
so
say,
here's
you did say Fox, right?
what? Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I was wondering too.
Well,
So here's the deal with the Wheel of Fox this evening. All of you guys are working on a project based on Best Picture winners and nominees of the past 20 years. Now, Fox has a subdivision that happens to have produced a lot of those nominees and also some wildcard picks. So that's right. Tonight, we're doing the Wheel of Searchlight, baby!
Yeah.
Joker's pumped.
Jesus
All right,
Christ,
now...
they did super
Oh, no.
per the rules, we get to have each one of you. Well, first of all, I'm going to go down the list. I'm just going to see, I'm just going to feel it out and see if any of them are just completely, not doable, all right? So, Super Troopers.
That should be okay.
It's just wild crazy cop shenanigans.
Yeah, you can make that work.
Come on, Goofy. I don't know why I'm asking Goofy. Come on, help.
I was like,
Here's the thing. The only one I've seen is Slumdog Millionaire, so I'm good with everything.
You son of a bitch. All right. Hold on. So you're good with Super Troopers.
Sure. Just do everything.
28 Days Later, 1 hour photo, Bend It Like Beckham,
Sure.
Napoleon Dynamite, Sideways, Little Miss Sunshine, Fast Food Nation, Once, Juno. No, you're not okay with Juno?
No, cut Fast Food Nation.
Cut Fast Food Nation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Okay, Outbound, what do you want your pick to cut?
None. Keep them all.
Ooh, someone's playing bold. All right, I like it. Okay, so yeah, just to go down the list, we have Super Troopers, 28 Days Later, 1 hour photo, which is one of the ones I'm most excited about. We'll see how that works. Oh dear God. Bend It Like Beckham, Napoleon Dynamite, another personal favorite of mine that I swear to God we're gonna make happen. Sideways, Little Miss Sunshine, Once. Just Outbound, do you even know what Once is?
No.
It's okay. I don't know what it is either.
It's a very charming.
I know what it is. By proxy.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's just okay. Outbound. Are you familiar? Which one of these are you just absolutely are you absolutely in the dark in terms of familiarity with the premise and everything?
I'll be okay. I'm
You'll
just
be
gonna
okay.
look it up on the Wikipedia, and I'll
That's
go with
spirit.
it. That's the thing is, you to be the best, you have to know nothing, and just
Oh boy.
go with it.
That's very true. Naivete lets you win.
All right. Well, guys, how you guys feeling overall?
My coffee's bad, but I'm doing okay.
Very excited for this match to start. I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the stopwatch and we'll get going here. We're going to start with Robin Hood. And like I said, this is there's no shit. Dragon, we're going to do 2010's Fox Searchlight movies next episode. This is just 2000's Fox Searchlight movies. Rest assured, Shape of Water will be up there next episode. Okay.
I can't wait to see who pitches what.
We're going to start out with Robin Hood. Let's get the screen share back up. Let's get the time on the clock here. God damn it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to flip a coin. Okay, you know what? Fuck. Hold on.
You toss the coin in the air and the sheriff grabs it from you. Snatches it.
Right. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. One second. I'm sorry, guys. This is not great production right now.
I was
My bad.
late. You had time to do this.
I know,
best.
Mickey fan.
I was off playing Final Fantasy 14, losing track of time. You had time to do this.
God,
But you said
all
you
right,
had pressing things
Yeah.
to do.
someone's getting caddy. All right, so let's see. So Jokers, you're alphabetically first on the alphabet. So if it, I tell you what, if it lands heads, you'll go first. If it lands tails, then Outbound will go first.
Okay.
Ooh. Looks like Jokers is going first.
2 out of 3.
Oh boy. Forget it. Okay, Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Robin Hood, guys. This, of course, like I said, is the famous movie that Tony Baxter said could never work.
I don't
Could
understand.
never
where that comes
work
from.
as a dark ride.
Yeah,
It
that's
seems
really
to work
odd.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I tried
So,
once. Probably could have been
let's-
better.
Let's get to it. As a reminder, you guys have 1 minute to make your pitch, and then you have 2 minutes to find it out between yourselves who has the better pitch. Joker is going to start with you. Time starts when you start talking, buddy.
Okay. My Robin Hood attraction is currently untitled, but it will be a roller coaster through Sherwood Forest. I'm picturing something similar to the dragon at Legoland. So it'll start out with like a dark ride scenes through Sherwood Forest. You see the characters, you see the villains. Then it transitions into a more traditional roller coaster that's outside, but still in a heavily forested area. A few dark ride scenes within that. I haven't seen Robin Hood in about 20 years, so I can't really go into specifics past that. So I have 30 seconds to waste. These are the roller coaster cars will have 4 wheels in each car. They'll be themed to wooden carts, and they'll ride on a roller coaster track as they should do. Robin Hood will say hello to guests at least once during the ride. The Sheriff of Nottingham. Actually, it's really cool. It's very immersive. The Sheriff of Nottingham robs guests 3/4 of the way through the ride.
All right. Well done, Jokers. Well done. Oh, boy. All right.
Thank you.
Don't lie to him.
Robin
Don't
Hood
lie.
roller coaster with an interactive element. You know what? If it's like the Knott's Berry Farm train robbery, then it's honestly fine.
Just a man in a Sheriff of Nottingham costume.
They still have the Sheriff of Nottingham costume around somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Give me a change.
He showed up in 2019, so
All right, Outbound, buddy. You ready?
You know what's bad? We have like the same idea.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Down to the
You're gonna have
robbery?
to make it work, Outbound.
Okay, here's what I have a few differences, so I'm gonna just focus on those. So I'm gonna start now. So I'm imagining a hybrid dark ride roller coaster for Disneyland Paris's Fantasyland. Now Disneyland Paris lacks a proper kiddie coaster to be that first roller coaster experience, and I think a property like Robin Hood would work great for that kiddie coaster in Fantasyland. So half of the ride would be enclosed in a forest perspective King John's Castle, while the other half would be in the forest outside. So first is a short dark ride within King John's Castle where we see Robin Hood stealing from the king, who then orders his troops to capture him at all costs, and then this leads to the other half, which is the roller coaster outside. After successfully evading the king's soldiers, we head back to a showroom where we see Robin Hood successfully sharing the wealth with the rest of the kingdom. So the kiddie coaster just for Fantasyland Paris. And that's my pitch.
All right.
I thought you said that's mine, bitch.
Gonna go ahead and put 2 minutes on the clock, and you guys can start duking it out. Who has the better pitch?
Yeah, fire the arrows at each other, as it were.
Go.
Well, I think that we're on the same page for this, so I think we're in agreement that both of our concepts are good because they're pretty much the same thing. Yours is
Yes,
just more.
I agree.
We have 1 minute and 50 seconds to waste.
So here's my thoughts.
Yeah.
It's in Paris, so the person, the sheriff should speak French, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I like about Paris, that no one really talks about how they split the languages. So usually a lot of scenes have 2 characters, one speaking French and one speaking English.
It's nice.
Yeah, so I like stuff like that.
In general, the one Paris is like the only thing that I have that's different than yours, but my only thinking for that was because there's no real kiddie coaster. We have Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Toontown. In Paris, there's not much of that. And also there's a bunch of space in Fantasyland that can actually be worked with.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be a good fit for Paris. I think, I mean, there are a lot of kiddie coasters at Disney World, but I feel like it would fit really well within Fantasy Forest as well.
Yeah, I agree.
There isn't really the space for it.
It's mainly just like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train already takes up that space. So
Basically,
and then Disneyland is super crowded, so both of
Yeah.
the parks don't work too well.
Maybe even Tokyo could work with it. So they should have space.
I haven't looked at Google Maps Tokyo for a while, but
I'm pretty sure it's still like old school Fantasyland over there. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna call this a draw.
Keep going.
Oh, keep going. Oh god, how many coaster cars is your ride gonna have? Mine's gonna have 5.
Mine will have 6.
Damn it. Fuck. Is your sheriff of Nottingham bilingual, or does he only know French?
No,
Like, do English riders go up and he's like, "Oh, Potter."
Okay, guys, you know what I loved about that round? You know what I just want to point out what I love about that round. This round proves how much teamwork matters to you guys. Like, you have been on the same team for so long on So You Want to Be an Imagineer that, like, you literally can't fight with each other's ideas, and since you both had
This had to be the most civil debate we have ever had on
you
Disney
both
Movies
had
to Ride.
very, very similar ideas, I almost feel like you were collaborating on the same ride. Now, I'm going to give Outbound the point. Does anyone disagree with that?
I was going to
say
vote
give it to
Jokers, but if I'm outvoted,
Jokers
that's
made me
outvoted.
laugh. Jokers
Jokers
gets the
is
point.
funnier. To be honest.
Yeah, I like Jokers. I thought Tiki. I thought you were going to say that they proved that Tony Baxter was right about Robin Hood.
I mean, kind of, honestly.
Really? I think we proved him wrong.
No, I just thought that's what he was going to say whenever he started going down that.
Let's bring on our special surprise guest, Tony Baxter.
Tony Baxter.
So wait. Just to be clear, the judges, Monkey, Goofy, and Mickey Fan, you guys are all voting Jokers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all they were the exact same ride.
They were the exact same ride, but Jokers made me laugh.
Yes.
Okay, well, this episode is starting out quite pop quiz hot shots like. Oh boy! All right.
Just trying to imagine Pat Buttram talking French. So.
Okay, well, that was certainly an unprecedented round, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm honestly kind of speechless.
And all for the movie that inspired the hamster dance.
Yeah.
You there? All right. Let's go to the rescuers. Joker, since you won that round, you get to decide who goes first and who goes second.
Outbound can go first, and I'll go second.
Okay. Outbound, time starts whenever you start talking.
I'm pitching an interactive game similar to the Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom based on the Rescue Aid Society for Disneyland. So the plot of this game is Mickey Mouse has been kidnapped by an unknown character, and it's up to you to rescue him with the characters from the rescuers being your guides. So you would use the Play Disney app to interact with different little boards around the park where there's different animal characters to talk to, some from other Disney movies, some from the rescuers, and some originals. And there's a lot of customization through the interactions. So each time you get an interaction with the character on the board, you have 2 different leads to follow. And you get to choose where you want to go next. And all these pathways leads to different Disney villains being responsible for Mickey's kidnapping for all sorts of different reasons. So each time you play, it's a totally different Rescuers-inspired story. Done.
Okay, nice. Alrighty, Jokers, let me go ahead and reset the clock.
Okay.
It's going to be the
Time
exact
starts whenever you
same
start
thing.
talking.
Well, what I'm pitching is an interactive. Mine is a flume ride through the bayou. So guest start out. The queue would be in the half-sunk riverboat. It turns into a flume ride through the bayou. The main set piece that I really want is the flooding cave. So there was a concept that we were talking about when we were doing the Wendigo project that was basically a sideways flume where a current like pushes guests down a flume instead of down a hill. And I would like to use that for this type of ride, and I think it would work really well. But other than that, it would basically follow the climax of the story where guests are in the perspective of the girl, helping, like trying to escape Madame Medusa, and there's the rescuers and all that stuff. So again, I haven't seen this film in 20 years. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm done.
Did you say a sideways flume?
Yeah, so like a heavy current.
Hold on.
Push
Nah.
You asked me a question.
And you had 60 seconds. You can talk about the sideways flume in your 2 minutes, Buster. All right. Stick to the 2 minutes. Stick to the timer. I'm serious. I still think your win last round was bullshit, if I'm being honest. Outbound had the way more detailed pitch.
Trust me, I agree. Don't get angry.
So you're on thin ice with me, mister.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You know, one more false move and I might bump you down to A tier.
Oh,
He'll fly out to where you're living to slap you. I don't know.
God. All right. In all seriousness, guys, you have 2 minutes. Go ahead and debate it out. I think you guys both have, unlike last round, you both have very unique pitches, so this should be an interesting debate.
Jokers, your idea isn't just like mine, therefore it's terrible.
All right, clock's ticking, guys. Clock's ticking.
I think yours is okay. My only concern is that, so I like the idea of putting something like that in Disneyland. I just feel like the Rescue Society isn't really recognizable enough.
I thought of that too. My thinking is general audiences aren't going to think about the rescuers as much as they're going to see a bunch of mice and animals that Disney's pretty known for. And especially if you tie Mickey Mouse to it, you could sort of just have people think, oh, it's probably related to Mickey Mouse or something. But something like, you think about like Song of the South, people didn't really know Song of the South, but the characters were pretty recognizable.
Well,
that's the attraction.
That's exactly what I was going to say about my attraction, where like at least mine is like a proper e-ticket, so people are still getting thrills, they're still getting something out of it.
What would you call your attraction?
The Rescuers Log Flume Adventure.
I see. This is the problem. Don't reference the name though.
No, I know.
Like I've never seen the Rescuers.
No, you're totally right. I'm very bad at naming attractions.
That's okay.
My only issue, if you want to put Mickey Mouse in it, is that Mickey Mouse is very out of scale and style with the Rescuers, so he might not really fit. Unless you want to do like an all-encompassing like the sea of Disney characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just add different Disney characters, make it a cinematic universe sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting idea. That's basically Sorcerer's
Probably
Magic Kingdom with a different name.
Generally, make all the characters the same style, and just trying to do something a bit different with the Rescuers.
That would be tough. Before that ends, we only have 15 seconds to answer Monkey's question because Tiki chastised me. Sideways flume, basically a heavy current will push the boats instead of having like a drop flume. So it's basically like it's almost like a launch, but not as fast. So it's unexpected, but not going down.
My one concern is we have Princess and the Frog in the battle. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiki.
You don't have to worry about what character to use instead of Mickey if you just kidnap a kid who's in the park and then you have to find that kid.
Oh boy! Oh wow!
I mean,
you have to find the sewer grate that the kid's in.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think Monkey wins this round.
Yeah, you just Disney kidnaps a kid from their parents, hides them behind like behind Pooh Corner, and you find them there.
The child's prize.
Also, just saying, I rewatched this movie yesterday, and when we first saw Madame Medusa's jet ski thing, I was like, is this the Waterworld show with Universal?
It was worth
Okay.
50
Okay.
All right, judges. Let's see. I'm going to start with Goofy Yuck Yuck. What's your vote?
I think that my vote would be for Outbound. I don't know if the idea of kidnapping Mickey is, exactly appropriate for a Disney park, but it's certainly better than kidnapping a child. So
it would be like Mickey's in one of those stereotypical like cages that like there's like a chain like going up and he's like in a dark cave or something. I don't know.
Right.
Something like
Mickey getting kidnapped was good enough for bonkers.
There's a very gratuitous scene of Mickey being thrown into a sack and like just dragged away.
But yeah, I just thought it was more creative, and also that it sounded like Joker's sort of described Splash Mountain.
Ooh.
I disagree, but thank you.
The moment you mentioned like a flume in a bayou, I was thinking, oh, like Princess and the Frog.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mickey fan.
Outbound. I disagree with Goofy that that kidnapping Mickey is a no-go, but because in Phantasmic, villains are trying to kill Mickey, so that's a step down, honestly.
They kind of do kidnap him in the new Phantasmic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Outbound gets my point.
All right. And Monkey.
I would have been Outbound as well. Yeah.
All right. Outbound gets the point. So that's 1 Outbound, 1 Jokers. You guys are playing to 5. Jokers, I know you got that thing at the top of the hour. Just if you have to do it, just give me a warning in the chat, okay? In the private chat.
I'll throw something in there.
Cool. All right, and we will do a promotion or something. Alrighty, so guys, let's get to the 3rd and final round. This one should be really interesting. Of course, this is one of Tim Burton's very first projects, very first films he worked on. Oh boy, one of my childhood favorites, The Fox and the Hound. Oh boy.
Didn't working on this movie drive Tim Burton insane or something?
Something like that. I don't know. It definitely drove him away from Disney, and I think for sure it drove Don Bluth away from Disney, as far as I know.
I feel like Don Bluth left before Fox and the Hound finished production.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So Outbound, you won that point, so you get to decide who goes first.
I'll go first.
Good.
Go first?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. Time starts whenever you start talking.
So let's talk about a themed attraction that no one likes, Grizzly River Run. So my pitch is Grizzly River Run should be rethemed to The Fox and the Hound. In the same way Splash Mountain was about Song of the South, the general audiences didn't really know the source material. Because as it stands, Grizzly River Run has nothing. The only reason people like it is because of the rapid part. The theming is just here's a kayak and here's a life jacket. So it needs some kind of general story that could be tied to some classic Disney ride. And The Fox and the Hound, it doesn't really have isn't really widely known, so it doesn't really fit for making an e-ticket just about that as a dark ride. But it would work if it was just a general storyline of an already existing large-scale like water attraction or something like that, to basically just create a loosely inspired adaptation telling the story for Grizzly River Run. Also, the ending has a grizzly bear attack, which would work really well for Grizzly Peak. That's it.
Okay. All right, Jokers, whenever you start talking.
Okay. So my attraction is called Fox and the Hound Battle for the Forest. It's a multi-part dark ride experience. The ride starts out, guests are transported to the forest in Tweed's Jalopy. It's actually a turntable. Really cool effect. Getting off the jalopy, guests find themselves in the middle of a foxhole where they meet Vixie, after which they are put on to the back of a turtle, and they are driven through the forest as they try to fight off Slade and a grizzly bear. Eventually, they do make it out of the forest and back to Tweed's, who welcomes them back with open arms. And a song plays at the end. A Buddy Baker song plays at the end. That's my ride. Mickey Rooney shows up as well as Santa Claus.
Oh boy. Oh god.
And I thought I was using Rise as a template too much.
All right. Wow. All right, you guys have 2 minutes. Go.
Well, Jokers, your idea is funny, but I don't think it's very feasible.
I think it's very feasible. They've done it already with Star Wars.
It's true. And I think we can all agree that Fox and the Hound is much more widely known and profitable than Star Wars.
You're right. I would say it's a Star Wars level, a Star Wars tier franchise.
At the very least, the people that like it agree that they enjoy it.
Yeah. I think it's a great concept. You guys are going to love the scene where they find out they're related to each other. The Fox and the Hound.
Oh god.
In all seriousness, I think your idea is an interesting one. I just don't think that the Fox and the Hound is a big enough story to warrant a Rapids ride or like an overlay for a Rapids ride.
I wouldn't really even emphasize the story. There'd be like a few scenes here or there, like
I mean, at that point, what's the point of it though?
Because as it stands, you're just going like if you've written it, you're just going around with no point. There's no point to the ride. It's just I wonder what'll happen next in the River Rapids part. There's no story.
Oh no, I've been on the ride. I understand that.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's necessarily a point to adding Fox of the Hound and the Hound to that ride. Though I obviously I respect your idea. I totally get what you're saying.
I respect your idea as well, even though I question it.
Hey, don't question it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think your idea is good. It's an interesting idea. I just don't think that it has enough to do with the property to be a Fox and the Hound ride. Whereas mine really like brings home the war aspect of the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh boy.
Trevor Anderson. Personally, I'm not a fan of the recent Fox and the Hound reboot trilogy.
Yeah,
They're better than the prequels.
yeah, but, still, that young Hound shouldn't have been related to Slade.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see. We started with Goofy last time, so we're gonna start with Monkey this time. Monkey, what do you say?
While I do see the feasibility of the Grizzly one, I don't think that type of ride meshes with Fox and the Hound, like, that sort of thrill ride. I'm gonna go with Jokers. And just thrown out there, Grizzly does have the thing with like the creepy glowing eyes in the mine shaft, which scared me as a child. So
Remember that, jeez.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, have you seen the rock outside Grizzly that tells the backstory of why it looks like a bear?
No, it's been a super duper long time since.
Yeah, it was like it's like the coyote spirit asked the bear to watch the mountain, and the bear did such a good job that coyote spirit turned the bear to stone so he could watch the mountain forever.
See,
I'm not taking a word of that out.
in the ride.
Thanks for watching the mountain. Now beat the mountain.
All right, Mickey fan.
Outbound.
Right.
Because I feel like Jokers did not. Jokers was a Rise of the Resistance ripoff, which Fox and the Hound is most definitely not deserving of.
But it still captured the essence of the film.
Bitch, where?
Trying to escape from danger through the woods?
Yeah. It's got the fox. It's got Vixie.
Goofy, go ahead and break the tie.
Well, I love being the tiebreaker. I'm gonna go with Jokers. I just feel like Outbound's idea was probably more feasible and realistic, but it really didn't have anything to do with Fox and the Hound other than the grizzly attack at the end. So even though Jokers seemed like more of a joke prompt, he wins it for me.
Okay, so we don't have to lose the Ranger Woodlore spiel on Grizzly.
All right, Dragon is very unhappy right now.
He's always unhappy. It's fine.
I'm just picturing him on a Grizzly river raft, like just sulking.
All right, guys, it's time.
We tolerate you, Dragon.
Oh God, I love you, Dragon. Come on, that's mean. That's mean.
Just staring off in the middle distance, picturing the Fox and the Hound on the cliff.
I mean, hey, Joker's ripped off Rise of the Resistance. Outbound ripped off Calico River Rapids. We're all clear.
All right, guys, it's time to get into the wheel of Searchlight.
Yeah.
Jokers has 2 points. Outbound has 1 point.
Well,
You're
it's only
playing to
gonna
5.
get
You guys
bigger
ready?
now?
Yes.
Hey, let's spin. Oh, what do you know? The one that Outbound's actually seen.
Slumdog. I couldn't read it.
You know what's funny is that there's an attraction for this that's just super obvious
Well, yeah.
to the point. It's almost
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Okay,
bad.
hold on. Hold
Like,
on,
you
hold
can't
on.
just do it.
All right, Outbound, you have 30 seconds to make your pitch, and then you'll have a 15-second rebuttal after Joker goes. Time starts whenever you start talking. Go.
I'm thinking. Gotta think this through.
All right, come on, Outbound.
Insert
All right.
Prince
I think I
joke
figured it out.
here.
Okay. So, Dark Ride, about the story of the, I'm forgetting his name, but the main character, Slumdog Millionaire. And as you are playing it, you're given different clues towards how to answer the questions of Slumdog Millionaire, which are right on the board, a board which you can tap as you're going on this dark ride. And you have to accurately see how many questions you can get right based on what you observe around this character's past in growing up in India.
Okay. Jokers,
That's my pitch.
whenever you're ready.
I am ready. So I would like to focus on the Bollywood aspects of the film. So I'm thinking of a trackless dark ride that focuses on the dance number that shows up at the end. I just like my big thing is that I don't want to like go through the whole story because the story is pretty heavy at times. So I would like to focus more on like the out of story quote unquote elements of the movie. So yeah, that's my basic idea. 30 seconds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you.
15-second rebuttal, Outbound.
Okay, here's my issue. It's not really related to the movie. It's more so just a dance number. It could be in any Bollywood movie, and Slumdog Millionaire isn't about the dance number at the end. That's just like a celebratory ending. It's really about. I agree it's a bit heavy. The story it could probably be slimmed down for a ride, but it's still, yeah, whatever. You get my point.
All right, Jokers.
So my rebuttal to that is that Slumdog Millionaire, while it's not really a Bollywood movie, if you want to do a ride like that, Slumdog Millionaire is very recognizable. So it's better. It's a better way of doing that. Where I think that your millionaire idea is interesting, but I think mine is okay.
It's not enough time, Tiki.
I'm sorry, guys. That's why they call it the speed round.
All right, let's see.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go to Mickey Fan first this time.
Outbound.
Right. Now I am going to go for Goofy.
I'd say probably Outbound as well.
Right. Monkey.
Outbound.
Okay. Congratulations, Outbound. Tying it up
Who
2
wants
to
to be a
2.
Slumdog Millionaire? Play it. There's the reference to that
That's what
attraction.
That's what I thought Outbound was going to say initially.
Well, I was thinking like that's so obvious. If you, like, you can't do that. That's just.
Oh God. Right, let me clear that off the board, guys. Okay, can you guys see the wheel okay?
Where did it go?
When it was super dark, I couldn't read it. So the blue ones I can't read.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry about it. Just tell us what it is if it lands on blue.
Yeah, I'll announce it. Round and round it goes.
Where it stops, nobody knows.
All right, we're on 500 Days of Summer.
No.
Was that the Phineas and Ferb thing? Or?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Of
It's
course,
a
the Mark
2019
Webb's
American.
introductory movie before the Amazing Spider-Man franchise.
Does two movies really count as a franchise?
Yeah,
Yes.
they tried.
All right. Let's see. Outbound, you won that round, so you get to decide who goes first.
I'm going to take all the time I need to read Wikipedia so Jokers can go.
Okay. God, why did we let this stay on? So the film is presented in a nonlinear narrative, so I'm going to do a nonlinear narrative. The movie starts out. The ride starts with them with Tom attending a job interview, and then he meets a girl who's also applying for the same job, and then he works, and that's the rest of the ride. I'm sorry, there's like 7 paragraphs, and I don't have any time to read it.
Oh God! Wow, good job, guys.
First,
Good
I thought
job.
you were saying he meets a girl who's also blind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just the ride's totally in pitch black. It's like
Then he was getting little bending.
All right, Outbound. What do you got?
All right. Apparently, there's a dance number, so let's do a flat ride during this dance number, and that's all it's going to be.
Oh man.
Time.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. I'm gonna go to
man.
Goofy's first.
Oh, what about rebuttals?
They don't even need rebuttals.
No, I have no
Oh
idea.
yeah,
I really
rebuttals.
don't
No,
need
we're
to
gonna
hear
do
the fuck
rebuttals. We're gonna
out.
do rebuttals. We're gonna do
All
rebuttals.
right.
Jokers, go.
You know, the dance scene's only one scene in the film, and I don't really think it's indicative of the film as a film.
The thing is, okay,
Hold on, Outbound.
here's my thing.
5 seconds. 5 seconds, Jokers.
No, I'm done. That was my rebuttal.
Okay. Outbound.
While accurate, no one in their right mind says, "Oh, I gotta do on that 500 Days of Summer ride. I gotta tell a story. This great story. I gotta ride this dark ride attraction." Like, all you need is just one scene referencing a flat ride. All it's meant to be. It's not indicative of the film. It's just a flat ride.
It's for the people who want to experience a relationship, all in the span of 2.5 minutes.
You're gonna make me break my bell. All right. Goofy.
Oh man, I they're both so bad. I mean, I feel bad about this because I voted against Jokers for the same thing, but I have to give it to Outbound purely because nobody wants to go on vacation and ride a ride going through a day at work or 500 days at work.
It's
All
500
right.
days long. It's
Mickey fan.
Ooh, hang on.
Oh,
Outbound, because it sounds fun.
All right.
bullshit.
And Monkey.
You know, as good as Outbound sounds, I'm gonna go with Jokers because, you know, hey, a thing where like stuff happens, but then the rest of it is just a guy working. Yeah, fuck people. Let's go with that. Because fuck people.
All right. So that means Outbound gets the point. It's now 3-2. Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break, guys.
Thank you,
I
Five.
would like to know from all three of the judges, how are you feeling in this battle so far? It's been a very rough road, and also maybe we can get some feedback from the comments as well.
I miss the memes. I miss coming up with the memes.
Goofy, how you feeling?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I-
You miss memes? That's a very sideways way of looking at things.
I think that Jokers did a better job with his prepared stuff, but whatever he's put on the spot, Outbound has been showing up. Well, I don't know. I say that, but it's not like it's been super competitive in the two that we've had so far.
This is just like such a pleasant bit of Disney movies to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. I gotta say, especially as like a whole big event, like you guys get to prove yourselves. You know, you're in the final five. Like I don't know, Goofy. I hope you're taking notes, like because this is essentially a what not to do kind of scenario here. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. If I'm being brutally honest, I genuinely don't think Outbound or Jokers are doing themselves any favors. I mean, Outbound is
Where are
winning, but.
the memes?
Imagine if Outbound got eliminated because of an extra credit gone wrong. What?
Oh,
But
God.
the thing is, you didn't tell me about this. If I'd done my research, I mean, it would have been better. It's just like on the spot. Okay, 500 Days of Summer. There's a dance scene. Okay.
Hey, you're winning right now.
That's what I'm surprised about. I've researched the 3 Disney ones. I was like, okay, Jokers might do better, but I feel fairly confident that I can at least get a few points. Once the Wheel of Fox shows up, I'm going to probably get screwed. So I'm actually surprised by what I'm doing.
Blue Dragon 5 says Wheel of Fox seemed to be doomed, but we'll see.
Thank you, Blue Dragon. You're rooting for me. I appreciate that.
To take.
You know what? I got to admit, I'm kind of leaning towards like if we do like Wheel of Sequels or something like that, you know, where it's still like weird, outlandish ideas, but not too outside of the Disney canon. How do you guys feel about Wheel of Sequels?
Either way, maybe. I'm not sure which way I'll lean.
I think it should be more maybe widely known or something. I don't know. You call it Disney movies to ride. It's really just the wheel though, because like so many points are getting awarded to the wheel at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's just
I already
Outbound
mentioned it in the
digging himself
comments,
a
but I
hole.
could share a pitch for a once ride.
Oh, go ahead, Monkey, by all means.
Okay, so it's a something kind of like Aquatopia, maybe, where only you're going through the pub on that music night, and your vehicle is a vacuum cleaner.
Nice.
I think that like that Once is such a pleasant movie for which I know is kind of a weird description of it, but it is very pleasant.
Yeah, I've only
Guys,
seen
I'm gonna
it
go
on
down the
tape,
Wheel of
so-
Fox one more time. All right. I think I'm gonna handpick some to take off here. I say let's take off Super Troopers just because
No!
Super Trooper,
I just think with the police thing going on right now, it's maybe a little
Okay,
insensitive.
that's fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and take off Bend It Like Beckham.
No.
God. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and obviously I need to take off 500 Days of Summer. I'm going to go ahead and take off Juno. Because no one wants to write about teen pregnancy.
Well, now how is Juno supposed to help the Maitlands defeat Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
So that leaves it to the final 5. 28 Days Later, 1 Hour Photo, Napoleon Dynamite, Sideways, and Little Miss Sunshine. I truly think you guys can make something out of
All of these.
Yeah, I really do.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Jokers, when you are back on, just go ahead and let me know. Give me verbal confirmation, as Mr. Robot would say.
Look at the comments.
Wait.
Oh god. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Like
Wait, which is he saying would make a great cougar ride? Right?
Oh
I thought he
god.
might have meant one, but yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Like
Bend it like
Bend it like
Beckham. would
Beckham,
make a good- Right.
Aside from the title,
Oh.
I just remember that Simpsons bit. Like, no, I forbid you to bend it like Beckham.
Hey boys, I'm back and better than ever.
All right, right on. Okay, Jokers. So we've applied the changes to the Wheel of Fox. We're getting rid of Super Troopers.
I know I
Getting
was
rid
there.
of, I know. Getting rid of Bend It Like Beckham. Gonna
I
apply
forbid you
the
to bend it like
changes.
Beckham.
Hopefully, it'll work this time. Oh, good. It actually worked.
Thank
All right,
God.
this is a tight final five. We have Outbound has 3, Jokers has 2. Let's spin it again. It's going to land on
What we got?
Little Miss Sunshine.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
All right. Outbound, you got the last point, so who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Go ahead.
So you know that the car that they have in that movie? I'm thinking that would be a great vehicle for the ride. So it's basically just a simple dark ride telling a funny story about events that happen, and you're just in the car. That's the main focus of it. Just driving around and events happen. That's my pitch.
Guys, I
Thank
am
you
not
for
going
getting
to
this.
let you I am not going
What
to
did I-
let you I'm not going to let you time out. If you have time to fill, you're going to have to awkwardly fill it, all right?
All right. Very well.
That's part of the challenge right now.
Okay. So here's the-
Jokers.
Give me 1 second.
Hurry up.
I'm doing my best.
Oh boy. Let's see what we got going on in the comments. Dragon's very pleased with Little Miss Sunshine. He says, "Great Kinnear, all right."
He's just
Little
naming
Miss
actors
Sunshine is
for
a great movie.
It is. I love that
I
movie.
do love Little Miss Sunshine is legitimately great.
It's like very underrated.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it whenever you start talking. Starts.
So the ride starts in Scottsdale, Arizona. You are in the perspective of the father trying to make it back to the Little Miss Sunshine pageant after going to Scottsdale to meet with your whoever that gets, Stan Grossman. So Bryan Cranston shows up at the beginning, and then you're in a whirlwind trip to make it back to Redondo Beach to make it to the Little Miss Sunshine pageant. Within that, you meet all the characters from the movie. You see Dead Alan Arkin. And the ride ends with the pageant.
Okay. All right. 15-second rebuttal outbound whenever you're ready.
I think your idea is fairly similar, except mine has a vehicle and yours is more detailed. And I'm going to awkwardly stall by saying that my idea was first,
Hold
so
on.
he took it or something.
No. Only 15 seconds outbound. You don't have that much time in the second
Okay,
round.
so first this is awkward. First I don't have enough time, and then I have too much time.
I have too much time.
All right. Jokers, rebuttal.
So really, our ideas are similar, except yours is a vehicle and mine has more detail. I was gonna do a bike because I could have swore that the father takes like a motorcycle or something to Scottsdale, but I couldn't remember and I couldn't confirm that.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start with Monkey this time around.
Let's see. Well, one is a vehicle and one is more detailed.
Who doesn't like cars?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jokers solely for dead Alan Arkin. Nothing against
right.
Alan Arkin, just it's
You
a
just want him
perk.
dead.
Mickey fan, what say you?
Jokers for dead Alan Arkin.
All right. Goofy.
Jokers for dead Alan Arkin.
I see where we stand on Alan Arkin.
Somebody play that clip from live action Dumbo of Alan Arkin saying, "Wow, it's a disaster."
Oh God.
Who wants a hot
Okay,
dog?
so that means that Jokers is tied up with Outbound. It's now 3-3. Let's go back to the Wheel of Fox. Let's take
Just
a little
saying,
Miss
in the
Sunshine off
rebuttals
the
when
board.
Outbound was like, "I did it first," I was thinking. So, did you just turn into like YouTube comments first?
No, I think that even if Jokers went first, he would have had the same idea. That's just it.
Okay, let's
Outbound,
go ahead and
did you
spin
just
this wheel,
struggle?
guys.
I'm struggling for
I don't know what's even going on anymore now.
reasons. I don't know. All
You're doing your
what's
best.
next?
All right, 28 days later. This is
I
Zombies.
thought it was
This
going to
should
land
be
on 1 hour.
easy. All right, Zombie Ride, guys. Should seriously be an easy one. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, Jokers, who gets to go first here?
I'm going to go first because we'll probably have
Okay.
the same idea again.
Fair enough.
28 days later is a shooter dark ride coming to Universal Studios Florida. Basically, like going through the English countryside, meeting with survivors, but also shooting zombies. I would really like to have fast animatronics, even if we could use some of the, like those jumping animatronics that Disney's been teasing. Stuff like that would be really cool. Focus more on the horror element. Focus more on the put guests in, not actually in danger, but in danger in the middle of the action. Basically like a darker Men in Black with more imminent danger.
Okay. Outbound, 30 seconds.
All right, mine is a bit different. I'm thinking a show where you sit down and a group of misguided animal activists explain to you why zombies and all this other obviously terrible things is a great idea. And it's basically a comedy where it's obvious that something's terrible is about to happen, but the cast member talking about it is just convinced it's a great idea. And at the end, the zombie breaks out and you just escape as just chaos unfolds and stalling.
All right. Two good pitches. Let's have Jokers, 15-second rebuttal.
Yeah, I was really hoping that your pitch was going to be animal activists talking about how the lack of veganism led to the zombie outbreak. That's my only rebuttal. How much more time? Okay, good.
All right, my rebuttal is it's a good idea, but it's a bit generic for Universal. I feel like they could obviously do that. So I just wanted to, for my idea, create something a bit different. But it's very
You know what?
realistic.
I dinged on Jokers bolting in on YouTube, to be fair. All right. Let's see. I'm going to start with Goofy this time around.
This one's tough because, I think I'm gonna give it to Outbound just because it was so different from anything that you would see in a theme park normally. So yeah.
All right. Monkey.
I'm going with Outbound. It was closer to my desire for a song and dance stage show starring zombies.
Oh God. Mickey fan.
Outbound.
All right. So Outbound now comes ahead 4-3, but it's still anyone's game. But of course, Outbound now has the winning point in his clutches. If he can win one more round, he'll win.
All right.
And this wheel better land on sideways.
Or Jokers better win the next round.
Right.
It's up to you in the end.
Oh, sure. Put all that responsibility on us.
I'm honestly kind of sad
that
that
sounds
mathematically we're not going to get to see all three of these play out.
No.
We might have to do that just for all right.
extra credit.
Go. Oh wow. I really thought it was going to land on Napoleon Dynamite, but no, you guys are pitching
Yeah.
1 hour photo. All right,
great. So
creepy
now we-
Robin Williams, guys. Creepy Robin Williams. What are you going to do with that in an attraction?
I have an idea.
Well, hold on. Yeah, Outbound, you have an idea, so you want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. Go
Having
ahead.
read the Wikipedia description, this is a very dark film that would not work at all for a movie. For a ride. So instead, it's just going to be a interactive experience where you learn how to make a photo. And you get to
1 hour.
develop a photo, just like how you get to learn how to make a wand in Harry Potter or a lightsaber. Now you get to learn how to make a photo of your choice and develop it. And also, there's a Robin Williams animatronic that does.
Dubbed by Dan Castellaneta.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
We went from Robin Hood to Robin Williams.
Oh, boy. All right, Jokers.
Yeah. So the queue starts in Save Mart, I think is what the store is called. Yeah, Save Mart. Then you get into one like size car, and then it's a shooter ride, but instead of a gun, you have a camera, and you're stalking the family, taking photos of them.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh man.
The ride ends with a 1 hour. So yeah, at the end, depending on how many pictures you get a longer prison sentence.
All right. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Outbound, your rebuttal, please.
Hilarious, but not feasible because they probably all get sent to jail, like the Imagineers that design it. Which is they'd be like, "Why did you make this attraction?
It's not a real family. It's okay.
We told you to make a third Harry Potter world, and you made one out of
It's all theater magic."
Joker.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
So your idea is interesting, but I'll only support it if instead of having guests choose their own photos, they're just developing photos of a random family. Aside from that, no one wants to go to a theme park to do that. They can do that at a CVS. They can just break behind the counter and do it on their own.
When they learn how to do it,
All right. Oh, boy. This is interesting. I am going to turn to Mickey Fan first.
Jokers.
All right. Goofy.
Hey, Jokers.
Monkey.
I'm going with Outbound, and
All right.
it's interesting to say that's something you could do at any place, Jokers, because you know what else you could, I would think you could just follow a family around, stalk them, take pictures of them in a theme park without creating an entire attraction to it. You don't need
The
an
jail
attraction to do
sentence
that.
isn't real. It's just theme park magic.
It's like
If you do that outside of the berm of the
Joker's
theme
what?
park, yeah, if it's
I'm not
outside the
saying,
berm
why
of
do
the
you
theme
need
park, you're
this
going to a real federal
simulation
prison.
of it when you can do the real thing?
Well, here's the
what
real
park would
question.
this be set in? Would this be Universal or Disney?
Yeah, it's Universal. It's going to be an island
Okay,
adventure.
so you'd be
in the back
stalking
of
families.
back of Seuss Landing, yeah.
You should stop.
That was a Robin Williams movie.
The picture should be Disney, like a live feed of people in Disneyland. You're just taking pictures.
Oh,
Yeah, just
boy.
pictures of Katzenberg stuck in Michael Eisner.
Oh,
Oh my
oh
god.
my gosh.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, we are tied, and it's either going to be the drunk pretentious assholes or the pretentious nerd asshole.
Oh no.
I, for one, cannot wait to see how this turns out.
That's going to be very interesting.
All right, let's spin it.
It lands on once.
So what happens if it lands in
God.
between?
Yeah. Yes, my dream of a sideways pitch has come to fruition. All right. Okay, let's see. Jokers, you won the last round, so who gets to go first here?
Sorry. I'm going to let Outbound go first.
Okay, Outbound.
Oh.
30 seconds.
So remember Grizzly River Run? No one likes it. It doesn't have a theme. So we're gonna recolor the water purple, and you're in wine barrels, and you're going around.
Oh my gosh.
And along the time, you experience various animatronics providing humorous quotes from the hit film. This concludes by passing over the grizzly bear, which is now spilling out wine excitement, and exits to that winery that you can go to PCA that no one enjoys.
Just vomiting wine.
Gosh.
Jeremy Irons in narrator.
No. I think when he says the spilling out wine segment, he means like the scene where Paul Giamatti just loses it and just spills the entire barrel of wine all over himself. Is that what you mean, Outbound?
Sure.
Yes, they are.
I've been watching
Yes,
the movie.
exactly.
Sure.
All right.
How much are we
But I
going to
think that
whine
works
about
great 'cause
this?
You can
Oh,
Hey.
oh, get out of here.
No, now
Question.
I'm sorry. I see what you're saying with the grizzly spilling out wine. I'm dumb. It's just
It's just a
wrong.
random thing, honestly. But you know what? I think with the Tower of Terror now is Guardians of the Galaxy. California Screaming is now the credit coaster. Why not? At this point, the theme is dead. Just go with it.
Sideways would fit with the original California Adventure theme.
Yeah.
All right, Jokers, 30-second pitch.
Question beforehand. Does this have to be a
Yes.
ride? It has to be a ride.
No.
Oh, it can be anything.
Yes.
Wait, it could be
Okay.
any. Oh.
So this is going to be a restaurant. The signature drink is going to be the spit bucket. Just a bunch of wine thrown into a bucket. Through like a side hallway you can't get into, you can see the silhouette of Paul Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church, as Paul Giamatti is super extra, screaming at everyone. And you eat food. They got food there. They have wine. They have a Saab 900 convertible.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I'm so disappointed in both of you.
What,
Hey.
convertible like a car?
You sound like my mother. Yeah, no, the restaurant's convertible. The restaurant converts into wine. It's like an alcoholic transformer. It's great.
Oh, boy.
Now I'm just imagining the Transformers ride where all the robots are drunk, and that is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Monkey, what say you?
Evac gets pulled over halfway through.
Rebuttals?
Yeah, we need
Rebuttals. Right. Sorry, my bad. Okay, Outbound.
Jokers, how would you explain the Transformer part?
It's just simple mechanics. I don't understand that. It's so obvious to me. I don't understand how you don't understand it.
Would it like, if it towers that high, would it need a red light on top?
So as the night goes on, the restaurant slowly fades itself into wine, and at the end of the night, it's just wine on the ground.
All right, Jokers, 15 seconds. I love how Outbound just let Jokers take over like half of his rebuttal for him.
So I have the same issue.
Change
So
my
I have the-
restaurant into wine.
Okay,
Jesus
Joker,
Christ,
go ahead.
shows up
Go ahead.
Every hour on the hour. So I have the same issue with your ride as I did with Fox and the Hound, where I don't think it has enough to do with the property. You just painted the water purple and called it a day.
Yeah. Well, there would be animatronics too, so
You didn't mention that. Your pitch is over. You should have mentioned that before.
Well, I did. I mentioned
Right.
animatronics doing humorous quotes or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, he mentioned animatronics.
He
Oh, did he?
My
I'm sorry.
pitch is stupid, and when I went into it, I thought, oh, I'm up to lose, but at least it has logic.
Might have
All right,
lied.
Monkey.
What are you talking about?
Monkey, what say you, sir?
I say Outbound because Joker's idea is boring.
It
Hey,
transforms
Mickey
into wine. What the?
It's a restaurant.
It's not possible.
Big fan.
Jokers, because it transforms into wine.
Goofy, that means you get to break
Why?
the tie.
Back
Why
at it
do you do
again.
this to me, Tiki? Oh man. Jeez. I don't know. These both have major issues with them.
These concepts are perfect.
Wait. Hang on. I have a question for Jokers.
Yeah.
What kind of wine?
Oh, gosh.
Probably a cab.
Okay, can I switch my
For a cab?
So-
What wine do you drink? Fucking Moscato? Who do you think you are?
You can switch your
You didn't
vote.
say
Yes.
Pinot Noir.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can switch
cab
your
and
vote.
Pinot aren't
You
that
can-
far off.
No, you can switch your vote for that. No, yeah, that's
You just want Outbound to win. This is a
That's a reason to switch your vote because, I mean, at least honestly, the only two drinks on the menu should be Pinot and Merlot. Either you're a Pinot person or you're a Merlot person.
but I prefer cab.
Then you're not a person.
The Monsters Inc. ride vehicle is a cab. There, you happy?
Honestly, Evan, you should know enough about Sideways to know that Pinot.
I've never seen Sideways.
Oh man. Here I thought the Jokers knew more about the movie.
No! I've been seeing half of these movies.
All right, Goofy, who's gonna win?
See, Outbounds has like nothing to do with the movie at all. And I was with Jokers, and then he said, "The restaurant turns to wine." Like,
Outbound wins. Outbound wins. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Bullshit.
Yay.
I'm here
So,
pushing
in conclusion,
technology.
I'm going to give a victory speech. It was a huge mistake. I'm now significantly lower in the chances of getting picked for the finals because of my ideas. And
Yeah, this is a
wait.
mess.
If I change my vote to Jokers, does that hurt Outbound's chances?
Well, technically, I think since Mickey Fan switched his vote to Outbound, it doesn't really matter.
But did he
Darn.
officially?
I did not officially.
Yeah. See?
Oh, nah. I'm kidding. Jokers, yours was good, and then you said the floor's going to turn to wine. I'm like, that doesn't make any
That's a
sense.
brilliant idea. I don't
That's
know
the
what
best
you're
part,
talking
yeah.
about.
How?
Right.
What? So picture this: you're a really big fan of wine, and you're like, "Wow, I could really use a drink." And you look on the wall, and you notice that it's turning into
Hold up
wine.
your wine glass.
Wait, is this like everyone? Is everyone just floating in this wine? Yeah, that's sanitary.
No. It turns into like a
It's
puddle.
community wine.
No, this is
Oh,
all
you
like,
didn't
this is
say
like-
that.
There's like
Wait,
no.
wait,
I did say that. There's
It's
like
not
no
like
basement.
it's not like the floor literally turns to wine.
No, this is a restaurant on concrete, and the
Oh,
entire
okay, the
restaurant
Joker's
slowly
wins.
turns.
Joker's
Thank
wins.
you. That's correct. Now I would like to give
I'm
a
sorry.
victory
I
speech.
was like,
It was an uphill battle.
I was like, Jokers, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Only the floor turns to wine.
Waiter, just give me the bread. I'm going home.
No, the entire restaurant melts into wine.
so you're just walking around in the wine and you decide to lick it on the ground or something.
Yeah, so it looks like a wooden building, but as the night goes on, it melts into wine.
What, is
I don't
this
understand
that
what's hard to get
chocolate
about
palace
this.
in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It
Yeah,
melts.
but it looks like it's wood turning into wine. It's
Do they
like
have to
lumberjack
rebuild it
Jesus.
every time?
No, it just remanifests. They don't know how it came to be. It's just there, and they're profiting on it.
Lumberjack Jesus needs to be a character on the Timber Mountain log ride.
Jesus is a lumbersexual. I think that's canon in the Bible.
All right, guys, we've gone on for way too long here. We need to wrap this up, dude. All right.
Did we break Dragon?
Probably.
I think we did. I really do. Honestly, I'm not even joking around. I got to be honest with you guys. This is not how I was expecting this to go. I'm gonna have to rethink Wheel of Thoughts. I mean, yeah, boy, that was a rough one. I'm not even gonna
Well, I
lie.
had a great time.
I'm just kind of like I see
it makes you
it,
feel
man.
better.
That was.
I did have a serious one from Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, really?
Not that
Oh,
bad.
man.
All right, I want to hear this.
My pitch? Okay.
Yeah, just really
Um,
quick. I'm not gonna
basically
time
just,
anything.
A show where there's a guest member that is randomly picked, volunteers, and they're going to be running against Napoleon Dynamite, who's acting crazy, and then it's like a cringeworthy, like student body that's giving him a bunch of like silly wipeout challenges or something, to like burn press, and it's just terribly cringy. but it's just making fun of high school, basically.
All right. Cool.
That
cool.
sounds
That
exactly
sounds
like something
very-
Universal would have done in like 2006.
It sounds very accurate to Napoleon Dynamite.
All
I
right.
would have replaced Preacher for the Black Lagoon.
So I Goofy, I really
you
hope
mentioned
you
that
bring
creature
it.
from the Black Lagoon thing, and I perked up.
Goofy, I really hope you bring it this Monday because man, wow, you guys. I mean, Outbound, you technically won, but I really feel like you both lost.
Oh no, I changed my vote.
We
to
all
Joker.
lost.
Who's Goofy playing against?
I'm playing against myself, so either way, I win.
You're just doing 2 pitches in a row.
There's a
And then I
dirty joke I
rebut
could
them.
make. I won't.
Unsubbing
Trevor.
now.
Unsubbing now should be what Disney says if they close the Finding Nemo subs.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, and with that, guys, have a good night. It's been a clusterfuck. Dragon says pretty much to the broke you thing.
I think that was way earlier.
Wait, no, that
Yeah,
no,
That was
Yeah,
the one I
way
said a long
before.
time ago.
My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
Dragon might have left. He's been pretty quiet.
He might have left.
We just
Who
Let
else
him
needs a
go.
shower?